Alright everyone, so we're going to do a 5,000 mile update on my 2024 Ford F250 with the 7.3 liter gas engine. So let's get into it. So I got my first oil change at 4,800 miles. I decided to do a little bit early just because, just it doesn't hurt. And it's been running pretty good. Sometimes I wonder why it's sometimes sluggishness. It seems to be that in the heat, it suffers from heat soak a lot, more so than the Chevy did. And I don't know if that's because the transmission maybe runs a little bit hotter than the Chevy. I don't know, but there isn't as much hesitation. It just feels like I have to give it a little bit more gas to get it to go. And I'm gonna be curious to see this winter how it does, because when it's cooler air, it seems to, and then in the morning when I go to work at like 4 in the morning, it performs a lot better. I think because the air density is better. But yeah, so like I said, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Yesterday I remote started it, and I was sort of halfway paying attention to it, but it sounded like as it was starting up, and it was a warm start, it sounded like maybe it was going to bog down. Maybe that was just my imagination. Like I said, I was also in a conversation with somebody, so I was half listening to it. So I'm going to do it again today, I guess, and we'll see if it did that. But I mean, it drove fine, so I don't know. But it just seemed like as it was trying to like bog up and then bog down during the remote start. So like I said, it could, maybe it wasn't anything, but I thought I'd noticed that. But yeah, I think that like I said, it performs, when it does perform good, it performs great. And like I said, sometimes I forget it's a 7.3 sometimes, just because it has really good road manners. So yeah.